Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
As we continue our live coverage at Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, we will witness the battle of two teams who carry contrasting win-loss records, a top dog against a cellar dweller. Our game at hand is between the tournament-leading Cavite City Solar Aces going head-to-head against the upset-seeking Bauan 14U for the 14 and under division. This morning, yung laro natin was between Davao and San Pedro, where you can check out the games on Facebook and on YouTube. We just finished as well with the 12:30 p.m. games at 2:20 between the 18 and under division and 16 and under division. Good afternoon, friends. Zico Rocher, along with my partner, Coach Mike Perez. Coach Mike, the last game here in the afternoon slate.
Sana meron pang isang ganda na laro dito. I mean, the involvement of the crowd really just giving so much energy to all the teams and the players that's played today.
Yes, and konting difference na dito, no? For the Cavite City, 4-0. Sila naman yung undefeated. While para sa Bauan, we flip the script. They're now 0-2. So, can it happen? No, can we flip the script right here? But before that, pag-usapan mo natin Cavite City on why they are 4-0.
Yep, and 4-0 nga. They're on a 4-game winning streak. The last time around, they won by 44 points against Muntinlupa. 106 versus 62. That was pretty huge. After that first quarter run, 34-12. Second half was really just more runs para dito sa Cavite, outscoring Muntinlupa 51-17 and made 53% of their shots, 45% from three. And CP Miranda really was the go-to guy, having 12 points and 12 assists, 2 assists rather, for that game. Rebounds was really the story as they were a plus 23 against Muntinlupa, 65-42, leading up to 62 points in the paint, 27 second chance points. And man, talk about defense, 27 turnovers that actually led to 41 points para dito sa team ng Cavite.
And not only CP Miranda, one of the main star players for Cavite City, he gets a lot of help from his teammates. Basketball is not a one-man team, and we see that with the Cavite City Solar Aces. They must be proud of their 14 and under division team, right, Coach?
Yeah, definitely. At pagdating naman dito sa kabilang side, when you look at Bauan, these guys are really searching for the very first win. I mean, on a 2-game losing streak, they're 9th in the standings. They were actually down by 15 to start that game, their last game on their loss. 26 points output in fourth quarter, but really couldn't muster enough to lead that win. Dalaten, who was 12-3 in that game, actually came up rather with 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Very poor shooting from the three-point region. Oaro didn't convert anything from three, and they gave up 25 steals, leading up to 34 turnovers and 33 points of turnovers.
So yun na nga yung aabangan natin para sa Bauan Cafe Uno. Can they notch win number 1 here inside the home floor of Cavite City? Nothing is impossible. Bilog nga ang bola. And yun nga, no, the rain is pouring down here. Is that a sign of things to come? Pero ang tanong, will it be for Cavite City or for Bauan Cafe Uno pagdating sa what kind of game are we expecting? Will it be an offensive explosion, or are we going to see where defense will reign supreme?
Well, I think defense is still gonna reign supreme in this game. CP Miranda is gonna have his hands full. Lalo na wala dito ngayon si Travis Pascual, who's actually playing right now for FEU. And also Lumage, one of the players who won't be available para dito sa Cavite City. So maybe a little, couldn't say that it's an advantage para sa Bauan Cafe Uno, but I think that favors them having lesser firepower para dito sa Cavite City team.
Usually, Coach, what goes on in the minds of a team that doesn't have a win, tapos biglang ilalaban mo sa first seed na nakoponan? What kind of, ikaw, when being part of a coaching staff before, ano bang usually sinasabi ninyo sa kanila to get themselves in the game and not lose focus?
Well, it's important that you can continue to execute your system and whatever philosophy you have for your team on both ends of the floor. And that's got to be something that you need to instill in your players, regardless of what the situation will be, you're favored or not.
You guys will see later Flo De La Agua as the third member of our panel, but first we'll give you to the venue announcer for the starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Montano Hall Gymnasium. This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL Inaugural season. This is the last game for today's ball game. Introducing the starters from your Cavite City Aces Solar 14 under. At guard number 0, Chris Miranda. At guard number 23, John Poto. At forward, number 7, Jacob Pascual. And at forward, number 99, Tael Barha. And at center, number 10, Duncan Tan. Out forward number 9, Zorel Encarnacion. And now let's meet the starters from your Bauan 14U. On guard number 3, Osiel Manalo. On guard number 2, Bien Kurimit. On forward number 28, Chris Dolatin. On forward number 44, John Ray Surongon. And at center number 4, Joaquin Angeles. Head coach for Bauan 14U 14 under, Mr. Lance Cinco. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
We are here inside the Montano Hall once more, guys. The last game of the afternoon slate. Pero tawagan dito ng backcourt violation si Manalo of Bauan. This is a battle between the Cavite City Aces Solar 14 under division. Unlike their kuyas, they are 4-0, trashing their opponents left and right. And they want to get this home crowd of victory. They've been starving for that. Kanina pang 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. We talk about kanina pa nag-aantay talagang. Kanina pa nag-aantay ng panalo itong Cavite Aces Solar. A heartbreaker there in their 18 and under division. Samantalang just lack of manpower in that previous game.
And for Cavite City Coach Mike, may bahagi ka ba ating sa ating audience? May nawawala ba sa Cavite City?
Yeah, well, like what I said earlier, Travis Pascual is not gonna be available. He's got a game with FEU, and samantalang si Limage is also not gonna be in here in this match, and it really rests on the shoulders of CP Miranda, of course CPD son of Coach Denok Miranda.
And providing quality production for Cavite City, and I feel like kaya naman yan, even though na they're not complete. No excuses, next man up mentality for the Aces Solar. Jello Lumage.
Yeah, and Lumage, he's here, but he's not gonna be available to play. And imagine if that kid played here, even without Travis Pascual. I mean, him and CP Miranda could pose a huge challenge para dito sa team ng Bauan.
For sure. Pwede matawagan ng travel. I think I heard somebody yell travel. Kaya tumingin ako sa'yo, sabi ko, But still, good job for Bauan. Starving for that win number 1 as well.
Wow.
Great shot.
And how can you not take notice of a 14 and under player in CP Miranda? I mean, we've seen a lot of very special players in the 14 and under amongst all the teams, but two of those that really stand out to me from a guard standpoint is Kiefer Panganiban.
Yes,
and,
Kiefer Panganiban. Never kumakalimutan.
This kid right here, CP Miranda.
Kiefer Panganiban, Coach Mike, is a beast, right? I think his averages was what, 16, 6, and 6. Parang ganun si Kiefer eh.
Right. No, I think he's 20-something.
Mas malaki pa.
And he's even barely scratching the surface of, potentially what he could become.
Itong si CP Miranda, I just found out na it stands for Chris Paul Miranda.
Yes.
Point guard na point guard talaga. If kapangalan mo naman yung point guard of the NBA.
And the Kuya's name? You know what the Kuya's name is?
Ano?
Dwayne.
Dwayne Wade Miranda?
Dwayne Miranda.
Dwayne Miranda.
Yeah.
Ako, Dwayne Wade Miranda eh.
Yeah. Some daming players ngayon, named after
NBA players
NBA
for sure.
players.
Yeah.
Very famous, yeah.
Understandable naman, those are easily Hall of Famers, right?
See there a profile of Coach Joel Gragasin.
Present for all 3 games.
Yep.
You rarely see that.
And
Usually may istigi sa isang coach yun, di ba?
Yeah, and he's got his own basketball camp, the JG Elite basketball camp. So just in case you guys are, you want to develop the players in the mold of how Coach Joel Gargasin forced them, and go ahead and look up that page on Facebook and get in touch with him. He's got different camp schedules, and bring your kids to him.
Gwapo ng move na yun ni Miranda.
Oo,
No?
naman.
Even though na medyo mabagal, it still looked unpredictable where it's going. Tan using the shot, turnaround, push shot. That is number 10, Cavite City, Duncan Tan. Big man yung kapangalan naman this time.
Yeah.
Kung magkakampi naman si si Chris Paul at si Tim Duncan, hindi ano na yan.
Bigat siya.
Bigat yan. Wake Forest alumni as well, actually.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
Rebounded by Bauan 14U. Having a hard time with the defense with Duncan Tan being inside there. Another offensive board para sa Bauan Cafe, but just not being able to put in the basket inside the hoop. And it's going back to Cavite City.
Labas ulit ang bola dito para sa Cavite City.
6-4 is our score in favor of Cavite City. 5 minutes and 5 remaining. Medyo mabilis dito tayo sa last game natin, 14 under division.
Yeah, we talk a lot about CP Miran, but this kid right here, Encarnacion, also has got a good handle for himself.
A lot of crafty ball handlers para sa Cavite City. And this is the start they want, 8-4.
Good dribble penetrate there.
Duncan Tan telegraphing that pass. Is it Tan? Bit fleet-footed for a guy his size.
Yeah, pretty good handles too out in the open. I was gonna say the same.
Ito sa Bauan Cafe, sinuklian. 2 points from the yellow shirts. Duncan Tan has that mid-range, kaso it's a bit off to the left.
Yeah, and he's gotta be able to adjust and have a little more leg power to his shot.
Wanting leg power.
Para may added leverage pagka-lift niya.
A 3-pointer for Bauan. That is number 16, Chris Vergara. This is his first time playing for the squad in black.
I'm guessing he's the son of Coach Al Vergara of Capeuno.
Pwede.
And Coach Al Vergara, of course, many-time player. Played in the PBA, played overseas.
I'll take a look here at Mayor Denver Reyes Chua. Praying that this team finally gets the victory. And yung name ni Mayor Denver nasa likod rin ng jerseys ng Aces Solar. Nakita ko Mayor Denver Chua.
Yeah, and same with, yan rin ang hope ng mga nanonood ngayon, ng mga taga Cavite here inside the Montano Hall.
9-8 in favor of Bauan. They are 0-2. Ito si Vergara didn't play in the last game against the Quezon Huskers. And if he could put up the same type of play, which the 3-pointers, it could have been a different story against Quezon.
Yeah, but you see here, Coach Henry Montemayor. He's actually the founder of Cafe Uno basketball team. He formed this from last year. And so there are already regular players who's part of the foundation of that basketball program.
Itong si Vergara is always in the right place at the right time, Coach Mike. 5 quick points for him in 2 minutes of action.
Oh!
Yun. That's Miranda. Pa-timeout nun.
Oh, these second-generation players right here, giving everyone a treat.
Grabe naman to si Miranda. Para lang yung tatay niya back in the day. All net. Is there a foul? May tinawag bang foul, Coach? Wala, no? Walang tinawag dun sa, ano na yun, sa...
I don't think he touched him enough. Oh, yeah, it's because of how he landed.
We got a timeout on the floor, everybody. 3-point lead for Cavite City.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
We are not yet done, Nico and Coach Mike, dahil hindi magpapatalo ang 14 under Cavite Aces Solar at Bauan 14U. Bago magsimula ang laban na ibahagi ni Team Captain RG Dolor ng Bauan that he's very thankful for the parental support sa kanyang team, lalo na't kailangan nilang makabawi by emphasizing their defense and box-out skills. On the flip side, team manager Ren Manzon left me with the words, "We can't be overconfident, we need to take it one day at a time," and that is after their outstanding win against Muntinlupa kung saan 44 points ang kalamangan. This sounds an exciting game to me, kaya naman hindi na makapaghintay ang ating viewers. We will be hearing from Nico and Coach Mike for the updates on this game.
Thank you for that, Flo. And if you continue to be humble, that's how you can stay undefeated, right? You take it one game at a time. Wala kayong pake kung 4-0 ba yan or 40-0. You gotta respect your opponent every time you're on the court.
This is exactly how these coaches would want to have these players' mentality, you know? Like, keep your feet on the ground but keep shooting for the stars.
And that's dito natin makikita kung gaano nga ba magiging gaganda yung record ng Cavite City team when all is said and done. We got months to go here. And mainly because kasi magiging weekend games na lang tayo by the time school resumes here.
Yeah, the good thing about it is they get better recovery time.
Oh yeah, we will see the kids na mas kondisyon.
Yeah.
Because they were able to rest. Imagine 1 week yung pahinga nila per game. So most likely kung magre-resume tayo, I can imagine there will be games happening in different cities as well.
Oh,
what a pass! And grabe itong si Vergara. It's when Vergara got inside the game, parang nag-iba yung laro ng Bauan, no?
And Chris Vergara actually making his dad proud, or assuming this is the son of Coach Al Vergara. It's part of the coaching staff of Bauan.
Substitution on the floor. You can hear the rain pouring down, and we can see it from outside the window.
Man, it sure looks like Chris is actually taller than his dad.
Oh, really?
I hope I got that wrong.
Imagine mo, 14 ka pa lang,
under,
so ganyan ka nakatangkad.
Yeah. Sana all, no, Nico?
Sana all, sana all, sana all.
Sana all.
6'5" lang naman hinihiling ko eh.
Oh, yeah.
Gano'n ba kahirap yun?
You have to have that certain level of cherry fur too.
Cherry fur na spiked.
Na spike.
Kung may ganun man, ipapainom ko yun sa anak ko. Ito pa, para maging 6'5" ka. Ito.
Yeah.
Ikaw na yung unang magiging NBA player dito sa buong Pilipinas. Kung by that time wala pa rin. Anyway, 16-13 is our score. And I hope everybody is safe. Lakas lang talaga ng ulan.
Yeah.
And I've been getting reports that it's all over the Metro Manila. So I got a timeout on the floor, 58.3 remaining.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na
This is the Atlantis 88. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Keith Picasso once more. What our commissioner for this league.
Ako naman ang ina-aspire ko lang noon is magkaroon ng ganyang goatee katulad kay Commissioner Keith. Lahat ginawa ko na, hindi ako nagkaroon eh.
Patato na lang tayo. Baka maano pa.
Oo nga na.
Pwede ba mag-camera? Uy, ganda ng goatee mo. Ay, di pre. Tattoo yun.
Tattoo lang.
But a drive by Cavite City. Tingnan natin ito ulit.
Got that defender up in the air. Was the Barha?
Bagong pasok lang ba to para sa...
Yeah, it's Barha, right?
Ayun, si Barha. And actually, Barha, no, he already has 7 points. Tayal Barha, 8 points, 3 rebounds, eclipsing his total already with just 6 and 2.5 assists per game.
Wouldn't go for that opportunity. Wala si Travis Pascual, and somebody's got to help out CP Miranda. Oh, there's another guy on the bench. Would be very interesting para kay Coach Joel Gragasin, Pacanya.
Oh, yeah, si Pacanya. I
Yeah.
remember pinasok siya nung mga last 2 minutes of that game. Interesting player, no?
Yeah, he's small, but he's very competitive. Got a lot of spunk in that player.
Nagpo-full court press yun, ha?
Oo.
Siya yung nilalagay sa pinakaharap ng press.
Yeah.
Sneaky talaga minsan yung mga ganong players na Coach Mike. You'll never
Yeah.
know. They might just get the steal without you knowing.
Matter of timing and
Matter of timing lang talaga.
and the will to be able to get that possession.
23 seconds remaining here. Just notice that Tyler is not also present for
Oh yeah,
for
Cafe
Bauan.
Uno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's number 5. That is Prince Tria.
Yeah.
Another tall player para sa Cafe Uno, Batang Angas. And so far, they are keeping up in step with the 4-0 squad from Cavite City.
Right, exactly. I was gonna point that out too.
5-point lead na para Cavite City.
Look at this
Can they make it
finish.
7? Barra. The spin move but blocked by Tria. And the ball lands with our floor director. So 18-13 is your score. But before that, let's take a look at Atlanta's 88th move of the game. I think that is CP Miranda. And that is the first basket.
Woo! Look at that.
May buwelo na yun. No?
2-foot lift.
Hirap yan, coach. Ha? Mayroon pang 2-foot lift.
Yeah.
18-13 is your score. 5-point lead for Cavite City Aces solo.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapag...
This is Nico Rocha with Coach Mike Perez and the third member of our panel, Flo de la Agua. Sinasamahan kayo live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 98 on Signal TV. Entering now the second quarter of the 14 and under division between Cavite City Solar Aces 4-0 against the 0-2 Bauan Cafe Uno Batang Angas. Coach, what did you notice in the first quarter between Cavite City and Bauan?
Well, Cavite City actually doing a good job of keeping in stride with Bauan, or Bauan also doing a good job keeping in stride with Cavite City, considering na wala si Travis Pascual. And the other guys really stepping up, lalo na ito si Chris Vergara, who's done well for Cafe Uno. It's his first time to play, like what you mentioned earlier.
First time lang. But you can see that Chris Vergara has good intentions. He knew that somebody was right ahead of him. It's just the pass was just too strong.
Yep. Maganda yung basketball IQ ng bata.
Yeah.
He's got his eyes probing out on the open floor, at never puts his eye on looking on the sahig.
At yan, si Barra na naman. 11 points and 3 rebounds. But if you look at the total points of Barra, he has 11. Yung kalaban nila, yung Bauan, 13 points.
Yeah, tinatimingan rin kasi niya yung mga attack niya eh. So hindi siya basta-basta kumukuha ng opportunity. He goes there when he knows that he can. If he doesn't, then he gives it to his teammates for them to create. See the fans right here enjoying the games.
Yun yung mga fans na hindi shy.
Oh, yeah.
Nag-high. Parang si Coach Mike, hindi shy pag nilagay mo sa camera. Unnatural.
Sabay, ganun eh.
Oo. Pang signal talent talaga. Kaya kung may nakikinig sa TV5, alam nyo na, Mike Perez.
Easy.
Lumalabas rin yan sa MPBL. Hard to miss this guy.
Yeah, but you know, tayo, we're just really very fortunate to be able to get to this level of covering games.
Yeah.
I mean, pre-pandemic, everybody just stands still and all the dreams were halted. Even basketball
Oh yeah,
players
for
too.
sure. Sila
Yeah,
yung
for sure.
pinaka
Tinamaan. No?
tinamaan.
Ang dami namin naging players that were very promising, but those years really just flew by.
Oh, it's Pacanya.
Right.
He's in early.
Yep.
So si Pacanya could prove to be the one who could increase the lead para sa Cavite City Aces Solar.
He's junior MPBL's Mighty Mouse. Talk about this kid right here, Pacanya.
Coach, if you told me that he was 10 or 11 years old, I would believe you.
Well, but regardless of what his age
Yeah.
is, I mean, you coming in and competing with these taller guys, just having that passion and that skill set, and who wouldn't want their kids to be like Pacanya?
There's a reason why he's on the court. There's talent. And alam naman yung coaching staff ng Cavite City, hindi lang sila basta-basta maglalagay ng kung sino-sino.
Yeah, and Kyle's even averaging 1.5 rebounds per game. Look at that, I think ang importante dito is the support that the parents are giving.
For sure.
His mom and his folks are really very supportive of him, even the siblings. And that gives you just a lot of, motivation to keep on playing.
These crucial moments, yung development ng bata, for yung mga yung 12 to 18,
Right.
where confidence is really the main thing that you should work on with your kid. Actually, kahit nasa pros ka na, or early collegiate years, confidence should always be there.
Yeah, and the hunger for the game. It's really that's what's gonna keep you in this league. And who knows, ang next step talaga dito, ang goal talaga ng mga bata na to is to be able to graduate from junior MPBL, hopefully get college stints, and then eventually play with the big boys in the MPBL.
Which is the pro league. What most people forget is that the MPBL is a professional league.
Yep, and man, a lot of basketball stories from different players right there in the MPBL.
I hope one day we could tell our stories about, I've covered this kid back in the 14 and under division. Tapos makikita mo sila doon.
Yeah. And much as we say that this is Manny Pacquiao's junior MPBL, that is also Manny Pacquiao's MPBL right there on the men's division. So, credit to Senator Manny Pacquiao, who's been very supportive of basketball in the country. He's been an inspiration from any sport for that matter.
Went back to his first love. I think basketball was always his first love.
Yeah.
Boxing was the one that got him into stardom. But if he had the choice, I think he really loves basketball. Ito yung una niyang ginawa ng liga
My first love really is my wife, so I went back to her. And then I went into this. So I think I'm gonna have really good ulam mamaya when I go.
Ayan pala. Make sure na nakikinig siya.
Oh yeah.
Para sarapan niya yung pagkain mamaya.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her in the 5-minute and 30 mark of the second quarter.
Send mo yung link.
Yeah.
Skip ka dun sa
Doon na sa point ka
sabi mo
na
sa kanya.
pinag-usapan.
May shout out ka.
No, but really, I wanna thank my wife who's constantly been accompanying me in all the games, including my youngest, Riley Perez, who's been in there.
Nasaan na ba si Riley? Katabi ko lang siya kanina.
Nandun na, he's with Doris, my wife.
And of course, you can't keep the energy of a kid down. They can't be sitting all the time.
Yeah. Actually, yung nagpapahirap minsan, yung nagpapantay ka ng bata.
Yun yung cardio mo eh. Sabi mo, hindi ka nagja-jogging. Sabi mo, may bata naman ako, parang cardio na rin yun.
Right.
Time out on the floor. It's a deadlock right now at 21-all for Bauan and Cavite City.
Inamin ni head coach Joel Gragasin of Cavite Aces Solar that this game will be a challenge dahil sa absence ng kanyang key players. However, kampante naman siya sa kanyang bench players dahil interesting note, matagal na daw hawak ni Coach Joel ang lineup ng 14 under even before Junior MPBL started. Ito nga ba ang rason ng kanilang confidence? Nico and Coach Mike, what do you think?
Well, I feel so. I mean, kung familiar ka na talaga sa sistema, sa mukha ng mga teammates mo, I will be as confident as well with the program that you have set upon for me.
Yeah, and yung familiarity, I guess, with the players, especially the these young kids.
Yeah.
The young men actually look up to their dad, but the coaches would be their second dad. No, it's a different sports dad if you have one. Kasi not all dads naman are into sports, di ba?
Yung tatay ko is into sports pero tennis eh. Hindi ko naman gusto
Oh,
yun.
yeah. That's a different sport altogether.
Forget it.
I am not playing basketball with you.
Forget it.
Play tennis with me.
Hirap sabihin sa akin, ba yan? Maitim na nga ako, dad. Papaitimin mo. Because tennis usually played with no roofing. Diba? Hindi ka lang makakita. So that was the end of my career in tennis. I didn't even step on the grass as you call it. But look at this. Bauan with a 6-point lead over Cavite City.
Yeah, I mean, this is really a surprise here. And does this mean that having no Travis Pascual and no Lumage having an impact now to this game?
Well, for Bauan 14U, they actually have some guys as well that didn't play in their first 2 games. So it's a matter of the addition para sa Bauan just proving to be too much para sa Cavite City.
Yeah, look at how steady these guys are. CP Miranda and even Kyle Pascual. Look at that.
Tan faking that shot off to the left. Ganun na rin kanina for Duncan. Hopefully he gets it going here in the game. Well read by number 23, that...
Oh, wow.
Oh! Pupunti ka na. That is Poso, everybody, with a steal a while ago. Just unable to convert.
So far, the players that...
I don't know why they stopped playing. Did you see? Oh! Kanina pa to. Kanina pa to si Tria. What a marvel to have someone like him. This kind of Tayshaun Prince-like. With the block. Remember Tayshaun Prince against the Indiana Pacers?
Right. But Tria immediately asked for a sub after this one. Took a toll a lot of him. How about that 1-2 jump to negate that attempt? And so Poso, I guess I've been preaching this. Poso's gotta learn to be stopping in control. That's footwork really. Lalo na for the smaller guys. Your first step is actually your break. Your second step gives you control.
For sure. And yun yung diba, pinapractice yung first step.
Yeah.
Because that's what allows you to separate from your defender. The rest, it's body control, the core. Kaya sakto yung mga pound for pound fitness, no? Doon gagamit, papasok yung extra work na.
Correct.
Coach, before ba, yung extra work, hindi pa siya ganun kauso compared to now?
Oh no, it's the same.
Uso na.
Pero it's the same. Extra work, that's easy. That's uso na even before.
Uso na para from
So uso na yan. Players would normally come in earlier than the usual practice call time and would stay in a little bit later. But I guess it's really just brought to a different level, lalo na with how Kobe Bryant's gained a lot of following, no? So that mentality of, if you practice 2 hours in a day, you make it 4 times every day, 3 to 4 times, the number of hours that you gain, the number of reps. He just brought it to that level that somehow I feel it's exponential compared to how it was done before. Dati kasi practice ka, add 2 hours ka lang eh. But
ganun.
Ito, mas marami yung you wake up early, di ba?
Or you do the pre-work before the team practice, right?
Right.
Kasi student ka, yung gabi mo is dedicated for the homework, preparing for a test, the tutoring.
Right.
But if you learn discipline at that age, it will just be great for your career. It doesn't matter kung sa basketball or not. It's the discipline of what to prioritize in your life.
Speaking of priority, look at that drive there by CP Miranda initiating that contact against the big guys. I mean, lesser kids would have just thrown it up there. But CP with all that basketball IQ of his he gained from his dad, understood that he who initiates contact has control, whether you're an offensive player or a defensive player. If you're trying to attack that rack, you initiate the contact against the defender, you got control. If you're defending against the guy who's trying to get in the lane, you bump him first, you're the one who's got control.
And CP learning the intricacies of this game early on in his career. Because having a head coach like Denok Miranda will just do wonders for your career. A minute and 8 seconds remaining. Nakakahabol na dito yung Cavite City. They were down 7 a while ago, 28-21. Ayun na nga! The game-tying 3. Courtesy of Zorel Encarnacion.
Yeah, Encarnacion just waking up here. 5-point run for Encarnacion.
That is a quick 5-point swing. But kala ko timeout yung narinig ko eh. It's like just the music colliding with the drums. Duncan Tan gets fouled by number 36 of Bauan Cafe, J.R. Santiago, his first game in the junior MPBL.
Look at this one. That shot straight in through, right through the bottom of the net. All butter right there.
May steal pa.
And then that steal too. Medyo mahirap yun. Ang katapat mo, si CP Miranda at si Encarnacion in the backcourt.
Ano ka talaga, mape-pressure ka talaga sa handling that ball. Timeout on the floor for Cavite City Aces Solar.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na
You are watching the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 98 on Signal. For Go Poso, yes, he was the one who committed the key steal. Who made the key steal a while ago for Cavite City. That's why sila na yung sila na may lead, 2-point lead. 27 seconds remaining here. Encarnacion has the ball, getting blitzed, able to give it to the big man, Duncan Tan, 0 for 3. Will this be the... Well, I would assume it will be the fourth shot will go in. But he getting fouled. There's Duncan, heads to the line for 2 freebies.
Yeah, Duncan Tan actually he's got a good touch from outside. Kanina na medyo nilapit niya yung tira niya, he's got better lift, no? And he's got good arc to that follow through.
Power lang, konti pang power
konting
for
power
Duncan.
lang talaga. Parang yung range niya para mas lumawak pa. He's got to be able to, have leg power too. Yeah, medyo short yung yung lift di ba?
Hopefully he'll be able to make up for it in the second half. Unless they get another chance here where he gets fouled, but 14 seconds remaining here. Bauan Cafe wants to think of a play before they head to the halftime break.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball.
Take a look here at the Bauan Cafe. Batang Angas, 0-2 right now. And they call the timeout, hoping to score before we head to the halftime break. Nico Rochier, Coach Mike Perez, and Flo de la Agua, third member of our panel. 8 seconds remaining. They're taking their time. You gotta love this coach, especially for the 14 under. Madalas, minamadali nila to eh.
Yeah.
But it's out of bounds. Sayang, it's a botched play. Good thing for Cavite City. They can hold on or hoist up for the last second shot. Hail Mary is no good. And at the end of the first half, 30 for Cavite City Aces Solar against the 28 of Bauan Cafe Uno. Batang Angas before that. The Atlantis 88 move of the game for Bauan Cafe. The sidestep and the finish over the outstretched arms of the defenders of Cavite City. One of the few highlights for Bauan Cafe Uno. 30-28 your score.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Believe it or not, you are watching a 14 under game between Cavite City and Bauan, Batangas. Hatid sa inyo ng Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL inaugural season. And for our halftime interview, I have here with me the talented team manager, Ren Manzon of Cavite Aces Solar. Magandang gabi po. Matanong ko lang, Coach, since this is the 14 under division, so nakikita nyo naman po, grabe ang fighting spirit ng mga bata. As someone that they look up to, what future do you see for these players?
Yeah, so from the beginning, no, when we spoke with Mayor Denver about this team, yung advocacy talaga namin is to make sure na yung mga bata mahanapan ng mga schools na mapag-aralan nila, yung mga hindi kaya mag-aral dun sa mga magagandang schools, makapag-aral sila ng libre. In fact, we already have a couple of players that are already trying out for big schools. Meron din kami mga players na nag-try sa UAAP and NCAA. So yun talaga yung advocacy namin. Make sure na parang yung mga kids have a bright future.
Thanks for letting us know, sir. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan or batiin?
Yeah, batiin ko lang yung mga sponsors namin, Aces Solar, Alpha Sports, Daily Essentials, Udel, si Mr. John Yap, tsaka of course si Mayor Denver Chua. Hi nga pala doon sa family ko na nanonood dito sa site.
Thank you so much, Sir Ren. We are delighted to be a platform for these players here in Junior MPBL. Kaya naman, patuloy lang kayong tumutok para sa second half at magbabalik po kami.
Pasalamatan.
At dahil wala pang nananalo ng brand new smartphone, magingay naman ang fans ng Cavite City! Yan! At syempre hindi naman magpapatalo ang Bauan, Batangas sa kabilang side. Okay, so let us start with this game. Our players are Gab, JM, Tonton, Kenneth, Marlon, Elton, Romeo, Orlan, Christian, Baldo, and Toto. So tingnan natin kung mananalo na sila ng brand new smartphone for Junior MPBL. Let us start. Almost there. Bumebuelo pa, okay? Malapit-lapit na. Ito na kaya yon ang mananalo ng phone? Munti ka na. Nawala ng puwersa. Last 5 players. All right. Palagay ko nandito na ang mananalo ng phone eh. Deep breathing muna po. Last 2 players. Last one. Pakiramdam ko ito na yon. Unfortunately, we don't have a winner yet, but thank you so much for your support at nagbabalik po kami para sa second half.
Keith Picasso.
Back here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium in Cavite City. The rain is pouring, so is the action here inside the gymnasium. Right, Coach Mike?
Yeah, grabe ang ulan sa labas, but the action here continues to be red hot between these two teams. Imagine, you know, we were saying that without enough firepower para dito sa Aces Solar, Cavite Aces Solar, without Travis Pascual, without, you know, Limage in there, they were actually in for a huge challenge. But look at this one. It's only, they're up still by 2 points,
Yeah.
30-28.
2-point lead para sa Cavite City. 4-0, lumalaban talaga tong Bauan Cafe Uno. Searching for that first win. Tawagan ng foul dito ang Cavite City. That means Bauan Cafe will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, maganda dito is Cavite is able to still enjoy this lead. Primarily because they are actually a plus 13 in terms of attempts. They get 25% only pero plus 13 sila sa attempts. And the makes, the free throws, they're 6 out of 10. That helped them too. 1 out of 2 lang itong Bauan.
Here comes Bauan. No good on that shot. A battle for the board. And kita natin dito lumalaban sila sa ating live stats that Bauan has the rebounding advantage. Coach, 10-30-20.
Yep. And na-force ng Cavite rin kasi itong, we see Pozo right there. Holding on to his left ankle.
Looks like an ankle injury.
Fell awkwardly, I suppose.
Sumabit ata siya dun from the, not sure sa landing, when he tried to contest.
Well, like, Cafe Uno actually was forced to 20 turnovers leading up to 15 points na claim nitong Aces Solar, and that could primarily be the reason why they're up with the lead. And look at that, 3 sank there.
Kakatres agad ang Cavite City to give them a 3-point lead. Dikit talaga tong laban natin. Great feed to Tria. And itong si Tria had a lot of blocks a while ago in the first half. Let's see if it continues to happen here in the second.
Sabi nga nila, iba na matangkad, no? You have that height advantage, but still, the game is either a 94-feet game or a 10-foot goal game.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, perspective lang yan paano mo i-attack yung game.
Considering that the 3-point area is a normalcy now for this generation. So either you go for the 3 or attack the shaded area.
Yeah.
The feed, the bump, and the hoop. It goes in. That is number 3 for Bauan Cafe Uno. Ezekiel Manalo only playing an average of 2 minutes a game. I think this is his first points in his junior MPBL career.
What a way to get your first points in the junior MPBL.
Barha getting blocked there once more by Tria. Laki-laki ng ngiti ni Tria after that. Ganda rin ang defensive IQ ni Tria. Some big men would flail their arms wildly and get the foul. But for him, it's calculated and not hitting the arm. Here he comes again. Look at that presence he has, right? Nai-intimidate talaga dito in Cavite City, not able to get their usual points inside the paint.
And part of it really is because of how the coaches would have taught them. As you see here, the fans in support of the players. It's really a matter of how these coaches have taught them to play the game. You know, there's that rule of verticality. You just put your hand up, and that verticality is going to strand from the floor all the way to the ceiling. And so if you stay in that ground, you're not going to be called for a foul. Exactly what Tria is doing every time somebody drives towards him.
36-33 is our score. Bauan 14U. Kickstarting this quarter by winning 8-3 in the scoring department.
Yep.
To the line is Barra with 14 points and 3 rebounds, 17 minutes of action. And he's outplaying every game he has played in. 6 points on average. Pero ngayon, 15 after that first free throw.
Correct. And I like that you pointed out yung production nila per quarter, because in a game like this, when you're undermanned, it's really the battle of the quarters that you have to focus on.
Agreed there, coach. And another steal para sa Cavite City. Lefty floater, no good. Parang short stab no? Hindi nga siya floater, short stab.
Yung umabot, kinapos.
And when they teach you the floater, di ba, coach, you're not supposed to flick your wrist. Push.
Yeah, push it up. So that there's higher, what do you call it? Yung arc, right? Higher arc.
Kasi pag flick mo, it's more of the power. Mas magiging siyang matulin, di ba? Pag ganun.
So coaches would teach also na kaya ganon you want to put more arc to your shot is because as that ball is higher, it sees the rim much more complete. It's a full circle that they see. Unlike if you're flat, it's like a flat ellipse that they see. So it's kind of like a little tougher to get that ball right through the rim.
And as long as that ball is higher, you prevent guys like Tria to block that shot.
Right. And it matters the timing also, how you release it. Kaya yung mga jump stop nga that you were mentioning earlier, that is completely a good weapon in the bag para sa small guys. But the thing that makes the game even more difficult is that even big men like Mix Corteza that you mentioned earlier has that in their bag.
Sorry, that is number 5, Antolin. Sorry, Jeremiah Antolin with the blocks that we've been seeing. A correction. Because yung number 5 is Tria from Cavite City. For Bauan, it's Antolin, who now has, coach, 6 blocks. First game rin ni Jeremiah Antolin. What an impact for Bauan 14U. Kaya siguro nabibigla rin itong Cavite City. Wala naman to sa scouting report.
Right. Minsan ganun may mga players na you weren't able to scout, tapos biglang lalabas dun sa lineup.
That is Rai Villaruz. Had to get creative with that layup. Corner shot, didn't take it.
Good move.
Faking out this defender, froze the defender.
Yeah.
Another steal para sa Cavite City. Kailangan nila to do, but finally they're able to convert those steals into points from turnovers.
At the rate we're going, I think we're going to overtime.
Naku. I mean, if we're gonna get this kind of action, sige, I don't mind seeing it. Palipas na rin sa traffic na sa labas
Oh, yeah.
Antolin now with 4 points and 8 rebounds.
Look at the way CP Miranda handles that rock. A lot of confidence. Wow.
That's a point guard right there. As his namesake, Chris Paul, point guard on the floor is Miranda, number 0 for Cavite City.
And it puts a lot of pressure in you to be able to perform like a Chris Paul guard.
Yes.
No? You have to have that name.
Kapangalan mo eh.
Oh, yeah.
And our fans here, it looks like they're supporting Bauan because of the black and white. That's how we're assuming the loyalty of these people inside the arena.
We should have a kiss cam.
Tinakpan na yung mukha.
Ganun naman talaga madalas ganyan Kanina ka ba yun tinatakpan yung mukha. Nahihiya.
Pag nalalaman na nila.
Ako ganun pag
One of these days.
Ba't napapapikit ka?
One of these days, ikaw yung itatarget ni
Ni Nori.
Oo, ni Nori. Well noted yan, well noted yan. Wala lang tayong camera sa harap ngayon. Lahat kasi sa likod natin.
Sa likod natin, kaya hindi tayo makuhanan. Ano?
Pero di ba meron tayong mga mobile camera dito? Pero naano ata yung mga nawala ng battery.
Yeah.
So you live to fight another day, Coach Mike. Pero may araw ka rin, as they say.
I'll just bring Direct Nori his usual coffee.
Okay. Para direct, just one more day. No more. No. Here comes Bauan. Dalaten going straight to the basket.
Grabe, ito talaga si Dalaten is one of those guys na, he's really shored up para dito sa team. Dalaten is average 14, 8, and 1.
Ganda rin. A scorer and a rebounder
Yeah.
of a player. Dolor. Ang ganda talaga ng mga yung mga pectus nila.
I'd like to find out how he's... no, that's Lunor pala. Darwin Lunor, the player from MPBL of Batangas Chill. Dolor's different pala, yeah.
Ito si RG Dolor, the team captain, right? For Bauan Cafe Uno.
Yeah, again, see? It's a constant. When you're shown in the camera out in the big screen, the first impact is to cover your face.
Yes.
We don't do that kasi, we're showing the beauty of your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buti tayo, no? Para go on cam, di tayo nagtatago.
Kaya I'm telling you, Direct Nori is never gonna show me because he can't show a beautiful face.
So, Direct Nori, babawi sa'yo yan. Yung on-cam, next time, ikaw lang muna.
Yung akala mo, dalawa pala yung nakafocus pero ikaw lang.
Ikaw lang, naka-zoom pala sa mukha mo. Pakita mo, parang mukha lang ni
Parang
Coach
iba,
Mike.
no?
Parang iba. At parang iba yung background.
Yeah.
Before that, bigay mo natin ito kay Flo de la Agua for her report. Flo, go ahead.
Kalimutan na ang mga nangyari at ipatuloy lang ang paglaban. Iyan ang number 1 reminder ni Assistant Coach Al Vergara ng Bauan Cafe Uno team sa kanyang batang players para sa laro ngayon. As for their strategy, mas mabigat ang trabaho ng kanyang guards because they want to stop the scorers of Cavite to hopefully end their losing streak. Balik sa inyo, Nico and Coach Mike.
Well, thank you for that, Flo. But so far, the guards of Bauan Cafe Uno, they are keeping in step with the Cavite City Solar Aces guards. They are doing a great job. They just have to keep it up for roughly 12 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a ball game that we thought would favor Bauan.
It's their home floor. They're 4-0, diba? Everything going well for them, but bilog na talaga ang bola.
Yeah. What a step back right there. Oh!
Wow, that's a pro move!
Twice we've seen that 3 there. Kanina earlier, towards the end of the first half, right?
Kasi Encarnacion, ganun din yung move. Hindi din ganun move, but he made a crucial 3 a while ago and 5-point swing.
Right, 5-point swing.
For him. And that's what gave Cavite City the lead a while ago.
Bata ito, pero pag tinignan mo yung tindig, parang mama no?
Oh, yung tindig na...
See here.
The fake
Look at that
bag.
step back.
That's how Luka Doncic moves, right? Yung step back niya.
Yeah.
And they were ready for Encarnacion for that layup. Sabi na, no. You're not too lucky. The 2 tallest guys for Bauan were right there. Like blockers inside the volleyball court.
I imagine if Coach Joel Gragasin suddenly decides to put in CP Miranda, Encarnacion, Kyle Pacanya with Tan.
Well, kung pwede, Coach, di ba?
Interesting yun, ha?
Kung anong klaseng strategy, for sure, maguguluhan ng Bauan Cafe. What is this strategy?
Yeah, tapos isama mo pa si Barha.
A layup by Bauan Cafe once more. They are humming in the third quarter, outscoring Cavite City Aces Solar 18-14 right now. Tingnan natin kung sasagot si Miranda and company. CP, the sidestep, finding Barha, who decides to drive. No good, and it should go back to the Bauan Cafe Uno Batang Angas. This is not the same Bauan Cafe Uno that we saw in the previous game, right, Coach? Iba yung ano nila ngayon, yung demeanor, iba yung confidence.
Yeah. Because they know they need to win.
Latin for 3, that's all net. I think the biggest lead right now for Bauan Cafe Uno. 23-14, outscoring the home team. Where everybody thought or assumed that this will be an easy win for them, but they are in the ropes right now.
Right. And they're really just keeping it real against this Cavite team. And Tana had the right thing in mind to attack middle. Look at this one here. The drive and the kick. And that release by the Latin.
Iba talaga effect ng walang Jello Lumagi, no?
Yeah.
You know that he's dying. He wants to get inside the court and help out his teammates, especially in the fourth quarter. 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The 14 and under division between Cavite City and Bauan. Duncan, no good. He's 0-5 from the field. The rebound by Bauan. Can they convert here? And a foul.
That's a foul.
Before time expired.
Yeah. That's a foul.
51-46.
Yeah, nagano doon is
Sumabit talaga eh.
Yeah, tsaka tumigil siya eh. He went for that fake.
Crafty itong player ng Bauan. That is number 8, si Rai Theodore Villaruz. Coach, mas may pressure ba pag walang ibang players around you?
Shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter, yeah.
Actually, kasi pag may mga players sa peripherals mo, kung anong mga pwede nilang gawin eh. You can react.
Yeah.
But that's officially the end of the third quarter. We are heading to the final frame. But before that, the Atlantis 88 move of the game, courtesy of Encarnacion. Can you see that beautiful sidestep? 3. That is his second three-pointer. And that is the reason why Cavite City is still in this game. All is not out. Because Encarnacion has 8 points. 52-46. See you guys in the fourth and final quarter. This is the Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. Nico Rocha here with Coach Mike Perez and Flo de la Agua as our courtside reporter. Now in the final frame with Bauan Cafe just surprising everybody in the stadium. Pati ako, na-surprise na rin. The Latin for the runner. Back to an 8-point lead, 54-46. What happened here? Coach Mike, sa third quarter, how was Bauan able to get this commanding lead?
Well, a lot of stretches wherein they were able to compose themselves and just continue to execute. And different players really coming up for both these teams. Encarnacion did a good run there in the third. And even the Latin came up with huge numbers for Bauan Cafe Uno.
And a foul there on Bauan. Duncan Tan to the line and the 2 free throws. Hopefully,
that's the dad of the Latin that's captain the Latin. Yeah. You remember from the last coverage, right?
Naalala nga natin. Very vocal guy and wholesome fan as well.
Yeah. And you know, you always see that basketball runs in the family, especially if your dad's, you know, always on the stands. One of the things that we observed from all the players that we've handled are kids who have parents joining them in practices and in games. They're actually the ones who progress better on their basketball career. Kasi you know yung support's very important eh. Doon mo makikita yun pag nagkamali ka sa bata and you know your dad's there to support you.
Oh.
Not just, you know, syempre pagagalitan ka ng coach or what have you.
Yeah, and it's more of you tell the kid that mistakes are okay.
Yeah,
diba?
it's okay.
Minsan, if you teach the kids that it's wrong to commit mistakes, mas lalang hindi talaga mag-grow yan.
Oh, yeah. You have to fail fast and learn fast.
And that's the key from being a good player to being great even.
Right.
A drive by Bauan, no good. There's a wall of Cavite City players right there under the paint. They don't have the size that they usually have with Jello Lumage out, but Duncan Tan is doing his best.
Oh yeah, katulad nun, yung mga opportunity na yan para kay Tria. Did a good roll. Once you catch that ball inside, that close, exactly that's how he should finish. Think that he's going to finish strongly because no one is going to be able to reach from that height in this age bracket.
A blocking foul there for Bauan. And they should be mindful of this. If they are in the penalty early in the game, that could be the key for Cavite City to capitalize on it, keep attacking and get their points from the free throw line.
And while Bauan continues to be up here by 8, it's not to say that Cavite City is not going to come back. It's very much still a ball game.
And Miranda did his best to try to block that shot, but Bauan Cafe just too tall and too strong in that moment.
Exactly.
Miranda with, I think, medyo quiet game, no? 7 points, a rebound, and 1 assist.
Yeah.
Mahirap rin kasi pag wala yung mga usual niya, no? Mga kaduwaw niya.
Max Delatan is the one that's been pretty loud from a stat perspective here. 13 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists. It's been all over the place.
4 fouls na agad dito ang Bauan.
Ooh!
Nahulog si Dunk at sumabit yung paa niya, and that's a foul called on Bauan Cafe, and they are now in the penalty. We just talked about it. What, 8:20 remaining in this game? And just like that, it's 2 fouls in a matter of seconds.
And more importantly, itong si Tan really just picked himself up. And you love that toughness. Hindi magaan yung bagsak na yan. It almost is face first.
Nakaplant yung mukha niya.
Yeah.
58-48 here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium. Hits the back rim, try to get the offensive board, but the players of Bauan just too tall.
Yeah.
They're having trouble crossing the ball. And a steal, almost a steal. Well, Encarnacion gets the ball. Gives it to, that is Barha, now with 17 points. And ito nga yung sinasabi natin, nasisira yung momentum ng Bauan Cafe with all the fouls they had committed so early in the 4th quarter. It's a good find by the big man. But Bauan Cafe not being able to convert. Nagkahiyaan doon yung dalawang teammates, not knowing, papasa ba, titira ba. Duncan 10 makes it 10 points.
Yeah, this is exactly
and 7 rebounds.
Exactly what I'm saying. You can't settle and be sure that you're gonna come up with this win. It's just a 2-possession game here.
Yeah,
and
agreed there.
Lalo na, you have really good guards in Pacanya, Barha, CP Miranda, even Encarnacion.
Sila yung magiging key para sa Cavite City if they want to catch up.
They're the ones who's gonna push the pace. And so it's very important. So long as yung mga bigs nila tumatakbo, just like how Tan did it earlier, they got a really good chance.
But coach, it's not gonna work if you're just gonna attack Antolin head on.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what we just saw.
Right.
You know that this guy already has 7 blocks. Don't test it already. You know it's not gonna work.
Right.
He's very disciplined. He's not gonna whack down. It's very textbook. Just raise up your hands.
Taas kamay lang talaga
Oh, tangkad ka naman eh. Taas mo lang.
Good arc. Good arc.
And that's a backbreaker.
Yeah.
Considering that was well defended, kasi peripherals may dumaan, di ba? Miranda, trinay, did everything he could.
That would have been worth 10 points if that
Grabe
shot
yung
goes
pihit
away.
na yun,
Hirap nun,
And that's the presence of a big man.
Look at that arc on that shot.
All net, no?
Yeah, exactly what we were saying earlier, that the higher the ball is, the bigger that rim would look from the perspective of the ball. And the more flat your shot, mas mahirap pumasok yung tira.
That is Villaruz. Called for the foul. Airball by Duncan Tan. Kuha niya na yung flick kanina eh. Kailan ulit mag-recalibrate. This time ito na siguro. Short on that one.
Yeah.
And I think a lane violation, Cavite City should go back to Bauan.
I feel medyo maingay pa yung tira ng shot ni Tan. I feel his wrist is going counter to where his elbow is.
Pero kanina, di ba, nakapasok na siya ng 2 free throws, Coach Mike eh.
Yeah. Baka may factor ng fatigue na rin yan.
Oh, siya lang ano eh. Usually si Duncan Tan is the backup of General Lumage. And then you give him starter minutes. Mapapagod talaga. It's not the same kind of usual playing time he gets, but you know that he just cherishes the moment of having a lot of playing time.
Yan yun ang pinaka-importante dun eh. Continue playing.
Agree, coach. Continue playing. Make the most out of it. And next thing you
That's
know,
8-second violation.
naabutan dito ang Bauan.
So when you're bringing the ball down court, the idea really is to look ahead and not just to pass it side to side, because you gotta have it safely cross the half-court line.
Timeout by the Cavite City Aces. Solar, they're down by 9. Still a lot of time left here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium. Are back here after being gone for a very short while. And ito si Antolin.
Yeah.
With 7 to 8 blocks already.
Kinorek tayo ng kanilang head coach, si Coach Angelo Lance. Coach Lance Inco.
Naayos naman natin siguro noong mga second quarter, third quarter. Yeah.
Si Antolina, we mentioned that in the third quarter.
X-factor talaga para sa Bauan. Oops. Babalik. Para sa Cavite City. Down by 6 na lang, coach.
Yeah. Konti na lang to.
Crucial times here. Inside the gymnasium. 6-point lead only. Situation right now, Bauan has... Or actually, they are in the penalty. So, kailangan nila maging maingat pagdating sa mga gwardya ng Cavite City. Ayun na nga.
Ayun na nga. Sinasabi mo, eksakto lang, no?
One of the last guys you want on the line. Encarnacion, Barha, and Miranda. Three-headed monster. Three-headed guard monster.
Medyo mahirap yan. Wala pa nga si Ipacanias, not even on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another option, though. But this guy right here has been pretty good for Coach Joel Gragasin and Encarnacion. Doing really well.
63-58. 2 for 2. And that's what you expect from a guy like Zored Encarnacion. A feed. The left side of the three-point line, choosing to attack, knowing that they have the safety blanket in Antolin, who already has 6 points and 10 rebounds with a myriad of blocks.
And sobrang tangkad talaga nito si Antolin.
You can just see the wingspan right now. Gano'n siya kahaba, no, coach?
Actually, nung bata pa ako, ganyan ako kapayat eh.
Ganyan ka pa yan.
Yeah, as in, ganyan ako kapayat.
Paano yung height natin, coach? Nung bata tayo?
Hindi na ako ganyan katangkad. Pero ganyan ako kapayat nun.
Ganyan ka pa yan.
I was so thin that one of my friends, niloloko, you know how it is, nakaupo ka sa sahig, tapos nagmamap sila. Tapos they kept on mopping, kept hitting me. And finally, as you see this end one here.
Yeah, power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. Strength and conditioning, one of the services they offer, athletic training. And if you have a league that you're going to join or planning to join, might as well make Pound for Pound Fitness your partner into achieving your dreams.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's a good fake there by Barha. I'm not sure if that's the dad or the family of Barha. But as I was saying, nakaupo ka sa sahig, you're that thin, your friends stop mopping the floor, and somehow they keep hitting you, and then they see that it's you, and they say, "Oh my God, ikaw pala yan, Mike, akala namin sanga."
Sanga.
They thought I was a branch of a tree. Because of how thin I was back then.
Pero sa basketball, lumalaban naman kahit gano'n.
Lumalaban pero
Lumalaban.
nasasaktan.
Nasasaktan. Oy, that applies to all aspects of life, ha?
Right.
Lumalaban pero nasasaktan.
Right.
A steal by Cavite City. They're only down by
Yeah,
one.
down one. That's down one.
The fourth quarter is there so far, but Antolin. Oh no. Okay, that's a foul on Cavite City. Only
Yeah.
second team foul para sa kanila.
Look at the reaction of the coaching staff of Cavite. They were already preparing to just celebrate.
And it should go back para sa Bauan. They're holding on to a 1-point lead. But Cavite City outscoring them 15-11. Or 15-12. Nice pass! To Antolin once more. 8 and 11. Gunning for that double-double.
Iba na talaga matangkad.
Iba na talaga yung matangkad. And ano, na favorite ng Diyos. But a three! A big moment
Now look at that.
for Cavite City. They get the steal. Miranda
Kick.
to Encarnacion for one more time. No good though. Rebounded by Dalaten. To Antolin. Play goes on, says the referees. Dalaten got blocked there. And the guards of Cavite City trying to keep them alive, but a steal though by the guys in black. Hindi pa rin for Bauan. What was a 9-point lead has vanquished. And the tide has now moved towards Cavite City after things looking bleak a while ago with 3 minutes and 14 remaining.
Wow, how about the activity of Cavite City? Encarnacion just finishing it off, going glass, trying to clean up that previous miss.
Grabe yun. Coach, he only plays an average of 20 minutes a game. Now playing 30. Timeout on the floor.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Junior MP.
A look here at that is Jeremiah Antolin playing his first game in the junior MPBL. A factor on why Bauan 14U has a chance to get win number 1. But Cavite City Solar Aces parang nagising lang dito sa fourth quarter. And it's not how you start, it's always how you end.
Yeah.
Tan doing his best. And he was called for a foul, si Dustin. He said, nakataas lang daw kamay niya.
Unless there was contact underneath with Delaten while he did have his hands raised.
(67-65) with 2 minutes and 56 remaining.
Napapainom ng tubig si Coach Joel.
Kailangan. Papakool down din eh, no? Grabe kasi nangyayari dito sa loob ng Montano Hall Gymnasium. Habang bubulugsok yung ulan sa labas, pati dito, may sarili tayong bagyo na nangyayari.
Ay.
Imagine mo, yung crowd support, kahit ganito yung bagyo sa labas. What more kung wala, di ba, Coach?
And I think what you like about this gym is that you don't see any leaks on the floor.
Yeah, wala.
Well
It's well
sealed.
made.
Yeah.
Tan. Almost. A good stop there by Bauan 14U, Batang Angas. Can they live up to the name?
Here we go.
RG Dolor to Antolin.
Good
to the
cut.
cutting Dalaten. Coach, tignan mo to si Dalaten. 13 points and 20 rebounds.
Wow.
Di mo papansin eh. Considering that the way he got his rebounds was so natural. He wasn't jumping over everybody, but it's more of just being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and Antolin's even taller than him, pero he's got a good amount of rebounds. He's a +10 against Antolin.
And the second free throw is good. Once again, say hello or regards, send the regards to Mayor Denver Ratio on your screens. Watching intently and hoping that the team from Cavite City can bring pride to the ones watching inside the gymnasium right now. Miranda passes to Encarnacion, the hot man in the fourth quarter right now for the Solar Aces. Loses control of the ball. Tan with the push shot, no good.
Oh, wow.
They are fighting for the ball. Antolin holds it and gives it to the Latin. The Latin with the lefty. An incredible finish for Bauan Cafe Uno.
And the crowd just loving it here.
We're in the last 2 minutes of this game. A three-pointer. And dulas ata doon si Dustin Tan. May basa doon, no? They gotta wipe that.
Yeah, there's a wet spot. Just as we said that we haven't seen any leaks. There's one right there.
Dulas doon si Dustin a while ago. And Miranda, not sure kung iniinda niya or they tried to stop a drive there by Chris James the Latin. Yung kapatid niya si Zaccheo, number 21, number 28. A career high in boards for sure. He only averages 8.5 a game.
17 points to go with 21 rebounds and 6 assists. Boy.
And that is a forward, right, Coach Mike? He doesn't play inside the paint. Well, he drives to the paint, but he operates in the perimeter, just getting his momentum from there.
Yeah, monster numbers right there.
Number 23, the other the Latin. Chris James helping out Zaccheo Chris.
And you see Jeff Diaz, the of Jamal at the back.
Just a 4-point deficit. 4 points separates both teams.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
We make history once again dito sa Junior MPBL.
We're back here. A look at your screens with Miranda. CP Miranda looking for ways to bring back the Cavite City Solar Aces, who already tied the game, but Bauan Cafe Uno just proving to be too much right now. And the Latin, that is rebound number 22.
Oh,
No
wow.
one able to stop him. A freight train running straight to the hoop.
That guy went coast to coast.
19 points, 22 rebounds. Another stop for Bauan. And they are not wasting any time, wanting to add more to the scoreboard. Everything going well for them. And so far, they can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's an 8-point lead with that much time.
Dustin Tan converts. Di pa tapos. A lot can happen in the last minute. You know that Encarnacion can hit his three. Same for Miranda and Barha. They got a steal there. And you know that they were looking for Encarnacion. A long pass intended for Antolin. And yeah, 75-69. That's our score. Napalakas dun yung... Napalakas lang yung pasa with 50.9 seconds remaining. And with 42 seconds remaining here, too strong. Natapik. One more try. Miranda will try to help out their cause. No good. And Bauan Cafe Uno holding on.
Ooh,
They can almost taste that first victory.
yeah.
24 seconds. Will this three go in? No good. No foul called. Play resumes. Bauan Cafe ball. This is, again, Mayor Francis, Denver Francis Chua with Bauan Mayor, si Ryan Dolor.
Yep.
Two mayors inside
Right.
the Montano Hall.
And Mayor Ryan Dolor looking at his seatmate right now. Think I'm gonna get one.
Oo. Kala mo sa'yo na.
Sa'yo yung venue, akin yung panalo.
Oo, sa'yo. Na-sweep yung Cavite City dito.
Wow, and you know, Cavite City now is staring at could be their very first loss.
And
what an effort
the
here.
loss of Jello Lumage
Uh-huh.
and Travis just proving to be too much.
Yep.
And that is why these games, character building to eh. Di ba, Coach Mike?
Yep.
Yung mga naglaro, they will learn from this. And the next time that they are put in a similar situation, you can bet that they will be ready next time.
At saka more importantly, there's something that they can now build on.
Yeah, agree.
Speaking of itong Bauan Cafe Uno, they're now 1-2, and that's a streak they can start now. And one thing's for sure, that guy right there, number 28, Dalaten, they know they can take a lot out of him.
All right, 11.8 remaining. They have to foul. If they want to have a chance here, Antolin will head to the line. Crucial free throws. If he makes both of them, I would say it's a night-night for Cavite City Aces Solar. 9.3 seconds remaining. People are starting to leave the venue already. Clutch itong si Antolin.
Yeah, and that was a huge sigh of relief. Him just trying to get that shot in.
Ako sigurado talaga ako sa kanya eh. Whenever he has the ball, you know good things will happen.
Yep.
They should let this run out. Barha, just play. Just raise your hands. Don't touch anybody. And that should be it, Coach Mike. What an effort. What a game. There was no clear winner from the start.
Right. Monster effort here by Bauan, and Coach Henry Montemayor finally gets one over Coach Joel Gragasin.
It's a rare sweep with the home team on the
Right.
other end of that. 76-71. Bauan Cafe Uno. Finally getting that first win with a slew of new players that we just found out. And they were the ones who tilted the game to their favor, 76-71. Now we're waiting for the Atlantis 88 move of the game. It makes me wonder what it could be. There are a lot of wild three-pointers and a lot of drives to the basket. Let's see what they choose here.
Oh, this fake. Yeah, good fake right there by Barha and getting that defender up. That's the control that we were seeing once you get inside that shaded area.
And si Barha had 21 points, but if you ask them, it's all for naught. It doesn't matter. If you don't get the W,
Yeah.
diba? Parang as the competitors that they are. Let's turn it over now to Flo de la Agua for the Atlantis 88 player of the game. Go ahead, Flo.
That is what we call dominance from Bauan Cafe Uno team. At ang nagpasimuno ng puntos ay walang iba kundi si Zach Dalaten, our Atlantis 88 player of the game with 19 points, 22 rebounds, and 6 assists. Congratulations, Zach. Tanong ko lang, batang-bata ka nagsimula ng iyong career. Sino ba sa mga nakakatandang basketball players ang iyong idol or inspirasyon sa paglalaro?
Yung family ko po, lagi sila nakasuporta sa akin na yung inspirasyon ko po sa paglalaro yung papa ko. Dahil lagi po ako nanonood sa game niyan dati. Lagi lang po ako sumasama, pinapanood ko po yung laro niya. Thankful din po sa family ko dahil lagi sila nakaporta sa amin. Ayun.
We are glad to hear that, Zach. Baka meron kang gustong batiin or pasalamatan.
Binabati ko po yung family ko, yung Dalatin family and Infinite family. Thank you po sa inyo lahat sa suporta.
Maraming salamat, Zach, and congratulations again. And here in Junior MPBL, we are always glad to give you basketball excellence. Until the next time, here are Coach Mike and Nico to officially conclude our game day.
Thank you again, Flo. And what a battle this has been, Coach Mike, with what we thought that Cavite City will be aiming for win number 5, considering of the trashing that they did to Muntinlupa. But things just having different plans today with Bauan 14U catching them by surprise.
Yeah, and everybody thought that CP Miranda's gonna rise to the occasion, which he did. Encarnacion knocked down those threes. Even Barha did good, and Pacanya at some point did well also. Even Tan as well, but just too much of Zach Delaten right there. And I might say, the way that kid answered that interview by Flo, he sounded like a pro.
I know, right? May media training. Ganun yung
Yeah,
vibe.
may media training, ganun yung vibe, it's a team effort. Follow the coaches, thank the parents, and just kudos to the dad of Zach Delaten. I think that's Chris Delaten, if I'm not mistaken. And you brought up your kid really well to be able to answer that question that way.
And that ends our live coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL for today. On behalf of Coach Mike Perez and Flo de la Agua, this is Nico Rocha. This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Good evening.